Some of the swords here, and all your officers who are here, ladies and gentlemen. The Honourable Minister, I don't know how to express profound gratitude and happiness for you coming all the way to our state. But let me, first of all, on behalf of all Cross-Riverers, congratulate you for this appointment. We jubilated here just like in Umahi State. Though our jubilation was based on the fact that we know you and we know your antecedents. We know what you've done in Umahi, and we know that you are taking that to the federal. So the whole country is going to be the better for it. Honourable Minister, I think you've already started on a very solid note. Some of the critical issues that affected our road infrastructure, because any country without a proper road infrastructure, the economy can never be right. Both the macro and the micro. None can work well without the road networks. And if there's any problem that has confronted Nigeria in the past, I would say about 20 years now, has been a problem of roads. And most of it, I think, from just being a few days in office, you've been able to identify the major cracks and the problems in the construction of these roads. I believe that a contractor will only do a bad job and go away with it if the officials superintending over their road allows him to go away with it. But we face a twin problem of not just the bad road, but padding again the cost of all these roads. Now coupled with the versatile nature of we have bitumen in the country, but we've not been able to access the bitumen. We import it as a result of this importation. The price depends on what is the costs in the international market, while we are dealing with the local currency here. So it becomes a problem which is completely out of our reach. But I'm so happy that you have come with this. We started some demonstrations with, I think you're just coming a bit late.
Yeah,
if you had data, yes, would have been able to take you to go and have a look. And I believe that the only way that our roads here can be sustained will be concrete. As you've been here, I don't know how many rains have visited you on the way. You know, all through, in fact, over almost 6 months of the year, we have rains here. So, except probably a good nylon tarring, there's no way the water will populate that cost.
Exactly.
So I think the only way to come out of it is actually concrete, especially here in the south. So we want to say thank you so much for bringing this invention. We also thank the President so much for allowing you, because some presidents would have said, no, let us just follow the old system of the old way of doing things. But I'm so glad that he bought this idea, and this idea is going to take over Nigeria very, very soon. The issue we had here a bit seriously, which has also delayed some of the projects, has been that one which you mentioned last. That is coming like first here because it's the one that affects us most, that's the issues of compensation. I think that the basic argument was you cannot bring consultants from Abuja to come and do the valuation and evaluation here, and then you want us to pay. Even though by law, actually, federal government is supposed to pay. But if because of the way things are, you say for development to come to our area, we should partner, we are ready to do so. That is why one has been very interested in both your green and brownfield operation. I think we're going to explore it and discuss further. But we want you to look at that issue of compensation, so that we can come to an agreement and begin to sort these things out, so that the contractors will not have the excuse of distraction, disturbance, demonstrations, and so on and so forth.
It's going to be very minimal now, because it's all what we did. They will set out, they must put their pegs, and the commissioner must see it, and you set up a committee to work with them. You know, you have your rates.
Our state happens to be one of the longest in terms of, we are sharing borders with some other countries.
You are a friend of Mr. President, so you have to come the way you have been going.
No, if I have your backing, so that by the time...
I will follow you at the back.
Thank you very much.
I'll support you, honestly.
Like that gentleman seated there has not been allowed me to sleep because of the Ukele North Road.
Wow.
That moves you to Belly.
Wow.
I think if we can do something in that direction, it will be very, very good.
It's okay.
We just look for maybe about 3 very important routes, which actually, if we're moving at the pace that was required, we should have finished them long before now. But it's true that these routes, the state cannot bear the burden alone. But in partnership, I believe we'll be able to.
I think we should do that. You know.
Yes.
When you're ready, you let me come, and then we go to the spot and look at it, and then get people to start designing it. We should I believe that everything.
I think the designs are already there.
Oh, okay.
The designs are already there. So
and your commissioner can see me in Abuja.
yes.
We initiate discussion. Yeah.
Commissioner, you heard the Honourable Minister. So you follow suit.
It's a good commissioner.
Very hardworking. You know, I love practical people.
Yeah. But don't add power and the house into it.
No, we have some of that strong gentlemen.
Very good.
Also manning those.
You know, when I took over, I saw the weight of works alone. So I started saying, look, that Fashola was a superman. To have works, power, housing, transport. It must be a superman, to be very frank. You know, he did very well.
He did?
Yeah.
I pay attention of federal government in this particular state. We are still trying to stabilize.
Yeah.
Though we're not going to give any excuse in terms of progressing. So, Minister, I want to thank you so much.
Thank you.
Taking the trouble to come through that road, not just that road. I think you've passed through almost all the way.
Yeah. All it takes me is to ride back to Abuja, and then I've completed the cycle.
I think this clearly shows Nigerians what stuff you're made of, and what the country is going to gain in terms of road infrastructure. Well, the night is fast spent. I think you started this trip quite early. So I will not keep you too long here. But I believe tomorrow we'll be having a look at that
we should.
point.
And I want work to go on. Let me see what they're doing.
Yes. Before you proceed to your home state.
Yeah.
If you want us to join you there, we don't mind. You are neighbor, you are brother.
Yeah.
My commissioner can join you and come and see what's going on there.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because I know you already know what's going on.
In fact, I think you should send your commissioner to also come to Lagos.
Give you the strength, the fortitude to continue the way you're doing. Many Nigerians don't like a straightforward. Many Nigerians don't like the truth.
Yeah.
Many Nigerians will not want you to do the right thing.
Yeah.
But if you soldier on, God will be with you. Don't worry about criticism and distractions. Just be focused. We deliver in the body, and we deliver for Nigeria. Thank you very much.